Well, hello everybody. Our first movie that we're going to talk about on our channel. This is the first time here that we had any acknowledgement of any YouTube. We don't even know what YouTube is. We're just talking in this here little box. But welcome to Jive Turkey Productions. I am the Jive Turkey for you today. And today we're going to be talking about a spectacle of a movie called Robot Jox. And for those of you who don't know, in 1990, they made a wonderful film for everyone, your family and friends, everyone. When I tell you it is the bee's knees, you best believe. They start off with a budget of $6.5 million to $10.1 million. But at the box office, these geniuses made $1.3 million. We don't know what their excuse was. They had a release date of November 21. For goodness gracious, you got that there before Christmas. People should have been buying it up like it was Cracker Jacks. The most impressive part of this here movie is that it's set in 50 years after a nuclear holocaust. We've never seen that in a movie before. Mankind is decimated, and the surviving nations of the Western influence market and the Russian influence confederation have agreed to outlaw traditional open war. Cowards. But in their place, the disputes are settled with gladiator-style matches between giant robots. Operated by pilots, as you guessed it, Robot Jox. Now these Robot Jox, they have to go through 10 matches. And suffice it to say, they don't have to fight the best robots ever. These robots don't have to be cyborg or anything. This is mostly cardboard cutout, folks. It's not real. It's just a movie. It's all props. But this is a legend in the movie industry. We here at Jive Turkey happen to think this is one of the top 10 movies of the millennium.
It's over 9,000!
Before we even walked the dinosaurs, this movie was destined to be something great. Stuart Gordon, and it was produced by Charles Band. The screenplay happened to be by Joe Halderman, and the story was also done by Stuart Gordon. This Gordon fella, he just taking him around the track all over the place. But the movie starred Gary Graham, Anne Marie Johnson, Paul Klosko, Robert Sampson, Danny Kamehameha, Hillary Mason, Michael Aldridge. This movie was a blockbuster for Empire Pictures. They made a cool $1.5 million off of this magical piece of artwork. If you ever like Pacific Rim, this movie sucks. Don't watch this if you like Pacific Rim, but it's kind of similar. It has robots and people that get in robots. And if you like Voltron, that's another one that you really could probably get into. We suggest everybody hop in their own robot and jox it out. Maybe jox it out with the box office and tell them that 1.3 million is a little too much for anything. We don't even think the Avengers could handle that. But if you did watch Pacific Rim, and I mean the first one, not the second retarded one. If you did watch the Pacific Rim, I think y'all would agree that this is a very cheap knockoff, but it's still a good GoBots version. Originally, it was created from the Japanese Transformer storyline. Those Japanese made some really good stuff back then in the 1980s and 90s. Director Stuart Gordon, he actually came out and said, quote, "While there have been animated cartoons based on these giant robots, no one has ever attempted a live-action feature about them. It struck me as it was a natural fantasy. Hey, buddy, do I need to call George Takei for the big screen, and a terrific opportunity to take advantage of the special effects that were available today. Shoot, they had a truck with a cord and some chicken wire and some hay, and that tornado in Kansas it looked real scary. The Wizard of Oz, he got swooped up if it was anything like that. They even had one critic that came out and said, quote, "It's as if it had a child who started out well and then sustained brain damage." That means that he really liked it. Those pop cult people, though, they seem to really enjoy it. There's a minor following for them, and we hear Trent Reznor sampled and looped sounds from the film, the song titled The Becoming, which is included in a 9 Inch Nails album, The Downward Spiral. If anybody don't know who 9 Inch Nails are, neither do we. I'm guessing they're 9 Inch Nails you go to the hardware store and you buy them up so you can make yourself a patio. Del Toro really didn't know what he was doing, and this movie could really show him how it's done. All matter of fact, the TV shows is a little bit better, so we think Del Toro's film Pacific Rim was just a joke, and he was just trying to give homage to people that was greater than him. Anyway, folks, we gonna have to let you go now. This movie ride is over. You can get the bump out of my YouTube channel. This is Jive Turkey, and I'm out of here.